Howdy folks, it's Diecast here again, and welcome back to Nascar Thunder 2004. Oh boy, so we just got back from last weekend's event, which did not go that well at California, but it's okay. Our sponsor is still on the hood, and good old Ryan Newman went to victory lane. So our upcoming schedule is Richmond this race, underneath the lights. We got the Lowe's Motor Speedway Coca-Cola 600, and then we got Dover. But after that, the summer stretch of the season begins. We got Pocono, Michigan, and then, of course, the Dodge Save Mart 350. But these are the two races we have circled on our calendar that we actually could win. We could win at Infineon, and we could win Daytona. It really depends if we have the right race car for the event. Ricky Rudd is part of a, 60 point battle for the lead here in the championships. I mean, it's anyone's championship right now. I would say anyone 300 back. I would say probably Sterling Marlin is probably the last guy that could actually have a realistic shot at the championship. I think everyone behind. So I'd say the tops. It's down to the top 17 cats right now. Everyone behind them, they are they're out. I'm kind of curious, see how this season's going to shake out, because it's been kind of all over. Because you got Penske getting the win here at California Speedway, which is a track that they built. Joe Gibbs Racing striking at Martinsville, RCR getting at Talladega, DI winning at Texas, Stewart with Joe Gibbs Racing winning Bristol, Wood Brothers winning the 400 at Darlington, Joe Gibbs Racing once again, Ganassi, and then Robert Yates Racing, and of course Buffet Racing South winning the shootout. So it's been all over the board. We've seen all manufacturers win. So, I mean, it's really I would say a good start for the season for everyone. Chevrolet still has the points lead because obviously there's more Chevrolets in the field than any other manufacturer. But anywho, let's go ahead and check. Let's see what's going on in the race shop. So, we only got 2 more races left with Cintas. Hopefully we get them off the car. So, ranked 30th at earnings, which is not going to be a problem. We'll be able to keep Little Trees happy. I do want to get rid of, let's see. I really want to get rid of Cintas and get a new sponsor on their qualifying 30th place. Yeah, it's good, but it's like I want some new branding for the team. Let's see, shop additions. We are only 3 races away on that. Let's check our actual process. How far we are on getting a new body. So if we overhaul that wouldn't even be good. So we still got 6 more races. So what I'm thinking, guys, is how many races do we have till Daytona? Because we can just put a car together and call it a road course car if we have to. So we have how many races till Daytona? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 races, guys, to get. We have 6 events to get a car ready for Daytona. Let's see this. Oh, imagine that. Engine number 5 will be ready for the Pepsi 400. So that means we're going to have a 72... that's chassis. I'm an idiot. Let's see. 6 races. So, yes. Our 77 horsepower engine will be ready for the Pepsi 400. So, we'll have engine number 6. And then we'll have chassis number 5. So, that will be our 2 good ones. And look at that. Wow. We'll definitely have some drafting help. So, pretty much, the Pepsi 400 car is going to be our best car of the entire playthrough thus far. And with all that said, let's go ahead and get ready for Richmond. We're going to be pretty much running the bare minimum equipment because why not? Let's see. We'll go ahead and just run this engine out until we get some new equipment. Alright, guys. So we qualified on pole. Awesome. I'm kind of surprised that we're actually that fast here at Richmond. Shades of NASCAR Thunder 2003 season mode with Jeff Burton, as we are just dominant here at Richmond in that playthrough. But yeah, this is a kind of a pleasant surprise. Can we hold off these cats and get a top 25? That would be amazing because Chevrolet's wanting to throw in $100K if we can do so. And let's go ahead and sit it down to. Actually, hold up. We're not going to send it down yet. We're going to adjust the gear ratio just a little bit. We're going to make the acceleration a little bit less. Because it is kind of borderline hitting the temp. So let's go ahead and sit it down trackside for pre-race ceremonies.
Welcome to Richmond, Virginia, the site of the action for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, here on MRN. What's in store for us on this track, Barney?
Richmond is a great racetrack. It's always fun to come here. We should see some close racing, so anything can happen here.
The 82 car is towards
oh
the
boy,
bottom of the
look at all
points
those
list
people
this
who just
season.
want to put our
Those
car
guys
in the
have been
catch
working
fence.
so
I mean,
hard this year.
it's
It's a
pretty
shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems
pretty
they can't keep
inspiring,
that
you
car
know.
out of trouble on race day. Maybe
I
their
mean, you
luck
got
will
every
change
make and
today.
model pretty much trying to
Jeremy
just
Mayfield
crash us.
experienced an up-and-down year in 2000. He had 12 top 10s
I love how his
and
fire
4
suit's
poles,
green.
but also had 11 DNFs.
He was either running up front with the leaders or taking an early exit. Those wins are great, but each DNF is exactly the opposite and can take a driver out of a points race real quick.
Robbie Gordon hasn't had a good start to the weekend.
Yeah, he was due for one of these bad starts, though. Nobody can start up front all year. You're going to have a bad qualifying run now and then.
Here we go, guys. We're starting on pole here tonight at Richmond next to Joe Gibbs Racing Zone, Tony Stewart. This should be fun. I mean, my expectation is just to get a top 25, guys. You know, starting on pole is amazing, but I want to get that top 25, and we're going to have to take care of the equipment tonight. We have to. Here we go. Green flag, 40 laps. Green flag, 40 laps. Let's go.
We don't want him getting beside us. You're in second. Clear. More tires.
Oh, man. Yep, and there goes our car handling.
Okay, we're clear.
We just need to focus, guys. We just need to focus. That's all we need to do.
You're only 1 second behind the leader. Number 8, up high. You're in second place.
Tony Stewart, I mean, he's really good at Richmond, so him out there leading is no surprise to me.
Off high.
No surprise to me, but
Okay, we're
just
clear.
want to take care of the equipment, guys. That's what I'm kind of focused on, is just taking care of the equipment. Taking care of the equipment, you know, just running our line.
Number 29.
Trying to be there at the end. That's what we want to do. We want to get a top 25 today, so it means we need to just run consistent.
Clear.
You know, just you gotta just go for it. You know, just gotta do good, have a good run. That's what we need. That'd be great to get a top 25 tonight, because that extra money from Chevrolet for not only we qualified on pole, that's extra 10K. So that covers racing expenses. Then the sponsorship bonus for qualifying top 30. Then if we finish in the top 25, that'd be an extra 100K from Chevrolet. And then we're top 30 in earnings, so that's like an extra 60K, so we could have a very good payout from Richmond, which would be a significant boost to the team, because remember, folks, we're only like, I think, 3 races away from getting a new shop edition, so we're going to need to start saving up money, so when we do get that shop edition, where once it's built, we'll be able to afford another one, and we don't have a dead period where we're just saving up money to start building our next project, that we can just go ahead and jump right on it, because that's the huge key, is that you always want to be building something. If you're not building, you're not winning. I'm just shocked how good we're running today at Richmond. I really am. We've actually had a very good amount of poles. I mean, like, our first season we had a few. We already, had 2 this year, I think, 2? Because we qualified on pole in the Daytona 500. We qualified on pole tonight at Richmond. So, I mean, in terms of qualifying trim, we haven't been just terrible, but we haven't been great. Meanwhile, we got a smoker. It looks like it's Matt Kenseth. He's out early tonight at Richmond. Meanwhile, we're actually out here racing Jeff Gordon and Kevin Harvick, you know, 2 fellow cats in the Monte Carlo clubhouse with 2 separate race teams, Hendrick Motorsports and Richard Childress Racing. But trying to hold our own against fading tires. Jeff Gordon's going to get around us. That's okay. Our tires are fading. That's no question. But it's okay, guys. It's okay. Top 25 is all I'm looking for, because that's what realistically we need to shoot for, is top 25. You know, play our strategy to that. Don't try to go for some crazy home run 2-tire strategy, trying to get a crazy finish. You know, don't do that. Just go for the top 25, collect the check, build your team up, and move on. Halfway on fuel right now. The tires are giving up. We're not able to get back to the throttle like I want to. And we're not able to enter the corner as low as I want to, but it's handling. You know, it's getting there, like right there. We messed up there. That's okay. That is okay. Mark Martin's not happy. We're going to let him go. That is okay. Let's see if we can try to... Nope. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. The car will hook and we'll get spun out and they'll crash the back end of the race car. I had to check up. Didn't mean to do that to Martin, but it was either that or he completely wrecked the race car. And meanwhile, it's getting extremely tight. Like, I can't even just keep the car off the wall, barely. I can barely keep it off the wall on corner exit. Means you're going to have to get back to the throttle even later, which hurts our, straight speed. This is where experienced cars, brand new cars, different. This car is definitely not brand new by any means. This car's definitely been through some races already, so not a whole lot of late run grip. Oh, there's Martin. We need to let him go. Oh, okay. Really, Ricky Rudd? Really? You are a complete jerk, Rudd. I hope you know. Freaking trying to wreck me as a points leader. You're lucky I don't spin you out and ruin your championship. That's what I think. Yeah, I don't care. The guy's hitting me when he's got a points lead to protect. I ain't gonna stand for it. You know, I'm trying to have a good run out here, and this guy's just roughing up my race car. Idiot. It's not an idiot, but you understand. You know, it's just frustrating when AI just runs you over for petty reasons. I understand they're all ticked from Martinsville, wherever else. I understand, but still. Anywho, pit stops are coming up soon. We do need to just hang in there until we get some fresh rubber on the car. I don't think we're going to make any adjustments, I don't think. I'm pretty happy with the way the race car is. It is getting a little bit too tight late in the run, so maybe we'll go with a wedge adjustment, just to try it. Maybe that'll help the car. Well, I think it's worth a shot, because we're getting too tight late in the run. But then again, if we do that, the car's gonna be too loose. So you know what? I think we're just gonna swallow the pill and just keep the car how it is. We're just gonna swallow the pill, take the hit, so to speak.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. Okay, we lost a spot. Clear on both sides.
And, I want all 4. Fuel tank almost empty. Let's not worry about damage repair, and we'll leave it like that. Hopefully we can get a good finish tonight. That'd be great to get a good finish. Hopefully. You never know. You never know in these Winston Cup races. I just want a top 25. Like, literally, that's all I want, guys, is a top 25. So I'm hoping that they'll have a good pit stop. And we'll go, oh, really? That would be a pass-through in NASCAR nowadays, because that's an uncontrolled tire, because the tire was outside arm's length of the said pit crew member. Oh, I love 18.8 pit stops. I love that, guys. So we're lucky to get a top 25 now. Mick Murray, please. Sorry, but man. Okay, we're actually inside the top 25. That's surprising. We got fresh tires, so we can be a little bit more aggressive. I really wanted to adjust the wedge so we'll be a little bit better in the late portion. But I was thinking is like, we're good in the early portion. If we loosen that up, we might be too bad overall and actually lose more spots than gain. Because if it's too dangerous to drive, it ain't worth it. I'm just looking for a top 25 tonight. That's literally all I'm looking for. I mean, we did qualify on pole, so that's pretty darn cool to get a pole. Oh boy, sorry man, didn't mean to bump you there.
Clear on both sides. No one inside. We're up another position.
Meanwhile, we're actually in 16th place. That's pretty darn good. We did lose some time on pit road, but not a tremendous amount, and we're able to kind of rally back a little bit and get a few spots. I'm trying to take advantage of these new tires while they last. Try to make up a little bit of ground. Try to see if maybe we can creep to a top 10, but I doubt it, but hey, I'm going to go for it at least. Up to 13th. If we can catch that gaggle of cars up there, we might be good. Corner entry, man. Look at that. Like, we're able to point the car down low. That's what I like, is that fresh tires. That first 7 laps on them Goodyears, man, let me tell you, they're money. Our equipment is almost as good, if not a little bit better than their equipment on the first 7 laps. But after that, oh boy, does their cars really shine, because they're built for that long run. We're built for the short run, but it is what it is. Got a struggling, or not struggling, he's actually having a great night tonight, Jeff Purvis. And his Pontiac, having a great night. See if we can try to get around him and get a, maybe pick off 1 extra car. Actually, no, he's lapped down, never mind. So he's not having a great night. But he was actually competing for top 10. God darn it. If we can catch those 2 cars up there, we'd be good. But we're eating up our tires, and here comes Mayfield. Or no, that's not Mayfield, that's Bill Elliott. And we're on the outside. I can't do anything on the outside, so I'm just going to cross over.
All clear, buddy.
Okay, let's just rebound and try to fight the old tires. Try to use a little bit of draft to help us get around 37, maybe use him as a pick. There we go. Point the car. Coming to 10 to go here tonight at Richmond. I don't think we're going to get a top 10, but we're going to try for it at least.
Number 18 is gaining on you. Halfway on fuel.
Halfway on fuel. Trying to see if there's any way we can gain a little bit of time. Maybe running a different line. Maybe try diming in the corner, like slam the throttle. As soon as we slam the brakes, maybe we can pull away a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying everything I... Oh, no, we messed that corner up big time. We messed it up. Point it, slam it. There we go. I'm trying, man. I'm fighting old tires right now. They're getting worse every lap. Yeah, tires are... Oh, my God. It's so tight, man. Look at that. The car can't even just... It can't even just turn. So, yeah. We're going to have to play defense now because we're not going to run them down. And we got cats behind us. And once again, top 25 is all I'm looking for. Bobby Labonte, you're faster, man. Just go around. I'm not even going to worry about you. He's faster. It'd be a waste to just try to rough him off. Just try to get a good finish and leave Richmond. That's all we can do. Johnson's going to be down low, so I'll let him go. I'm not trying to let him go, but at the same time, there's no sense of me battling them when they're already on my inside, you know? So they're just faster. They had that late run speed. We had the short run. So, I mean, if we were out front and it had 3 laps to go on fresh tires, our car is one of the best in the field, if not the best on the short run. But long run, we struggle. Our car just does not have the takeoff speed because of our grip. So, I'll see if I can try to get back around Elliott. Oh, no, nope, nope, not going to happen. We'll have to...
The 9 car
Yeah.
is going to make it hard for
He's
you to
got
get around
it.
him.
He's got 14.
We're on both
Because
sides.
I'd have to make contact with him, and I don't want to get any more rivals, so I'm just going to try to maintain this spot as long as I can. We are coming down to the final laps. The leader is behind us. Let's get a top 5 update. Tony Stewart out front. Remember, he blew an engine at Martinsville. Looking to strike back as NASCAR returns to Virginia. Trying to get, I think, his 3rd win this season. He won Bristol. Yeah, Tony Stewart won Bristol. Blew up at Martinsville. And now leading tonight at Richmond, where I believe he got his first win at, too, was Richmond. So he's looking to add another win column statistic. Not going to hold Tony Stewart up because he is the leader. I'm going to try to show him as much respect as possible. If he wants, he can go around now.
Number 20 is about to put your lap down.
There we go.
Got one outside.
Okay, so he's already out front. Want to make sure we have enough gas to get to the end of the race. So we'll go ahead and feather the throttle a little bit. Make sure we have enough gas. That's all I want to know. Actually, never mind. We'll have enough because we're a lap down. So that's actually a good thing that Stewart passed us. Because that's actually one less lap we have to run. So no worries about fuel. I want to make sure these cats are not behind us for position. Let me just check. So every single one of these guys are trying to pass us. So let's try to hold on as best as we can. Fuel tank almost empty. Yeah, if we did not get passed by Tony Stewart, we would not be able to finish this race. We would be running out. So it was a blessing to be a lap down. And why? Why is my car that loose in the final corner of the race? That's great. Sorry, we're making contact, but we're getting that top 15. Great race right there. Great race. We capitalized, man. We capitalized on a top 15. I will take it, guys. Awesome job. Awesome job for Buffet Racing.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Well, that was a very good race. Our rivalry with Kevin Harvick is fading away, which is good. And look at that. The sponsor income, $306,000, $42K in race winnings. We didn't get much there, but hey, we got $5 grand in our pole bonus thing. We did lead a lap tonight, didn't we? No, we didn't lead a lap tonight. Oh, darn. But meanwhile, Tony Stewart led every lap tonight. That blows my mind. How does he lead every lap in a green flag race? That just shows you how fast he was tonight and how much he earned it. Jeff Gordon said he had another back-to-back, or not back-to-back, but he had one at Auto Club. Actually, yeah, it is back-to-back. Never mind. Yeah, he had back-to-back top 5, so a good run for his Hendrick Monte Carlo, but we came away with a very good finish. 15th, qualified on pole. We hit all our sponsorship objectives on the dot, and all that extra money we earned this event will go straight into the new shop edition because we already have our Daytona project already paid for and ready to go. So that's awesome. And with that, go ahead and end this video here. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please make sure to subscribe to Diecast Buffet. It is free. It is easy. I know you'll enjoy all the content I have on the channel. Anything from diecast reviews to diecast racing to actual video game racing. So make sure to subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you have a great one out there. And Diecast Buffet signing off.